y'all. So I'm back home. Turn around, turn around. So we left last night, probably like 6. Ugh, sorry, my ears still popping. But anyways, I'm home. So I just wanted to kind of just talk about some stuff that there may be a misunderstanding about, which is not a bad misunderstanding, but just a misunderstanding in my situation. So I go to Norris Comprehensive Hospital in California. Okay. At Norris, they deal with cancer and they deal with blood disorders. I see a hematologist there. And anybody knows hema means blood, but I see a hematologist there because the blood disorder that I have could possibly turn into blood cancer. Okay, but for the past 4 years, it's going on 4 years now that I've been seeing him, my levels have been high but good for me. They're stable. They're stable. They're high, but they're stable. They're not getting, they'll go low and then they'll come back high and then they'll go back low and then they'll come back high. But it's just stable for me. In the summertime, my levels, for whatever reason, in the summertime, my levels, when it start getting hot, my levels go high. For whatever reason. They can deal with that. That's their job to figure that out. But I'm good. Um, so I see him. I'm just getting my grapes ready. Oh, we stopped in Barstow for some fruit. Oh, anyways. Um, so the blood disorder I have is MGUS. It's MGUS. It's monococcal gammopathy. Google it. Um, Basically, it is a M protein that's in your blood, right? Everybody got it. So with mine, my body produces so much of this protein to where it's like leaking out of my kidneys. So anybody that's had like some urine work done or maybe a urinary tract infection, you pee in a cup and like, oh yeah, protein in your pee. You're not supposed to have protein in your pee. My body produces that protein like tough for whatever reason. Like it got to a point they were like, don't eat red meat. Red meat is, you know what I'm saying? It's making your protein level high. This is, let me go back. In 2013, 2012, 2013, one of them, I got a call from my primary care physician and she said, you know what, your kidney levels are not good. We're going to send you to a nephrologist. Okay, this is blood work after I did an annual exam. So that kind of shook me because we was in California. I think it was for my birthday at that time. So that shook me a little, like, oh shit, my kidneys is bad. What the fuck is going on, right? So I started seeing a nephrologist here in Las Vegas, and I was seeing her 3, 4 years. And every time I went to see her, she couldn't figure out why my levels were going up and down. She couldn't figure it out. So she started blaming it on me. She started, when she couldn't figure it out, she was like, have you been taking ibuprofen? And I'm like, yeah, I've been taking ibuprofen. You can't take ibuprofen. When you have kidney disease, you can't take ibuprofen. I don't know this. I'm coming to you. You tell me. Okay, so that was one of the visits. Okay, I'll see you in 3 months. I won't take no more IBU. I'll just take Tylenol. Okay. So I seen her again, and at this point, when I seen her again, we had just got back from Costa Rica. That's when I had my ATV accident. If you don't know, you don't know. So when we came back, like soon as we got off the plane, I went to urgent care. They did X-ray, CTs, make sure that I was good because I didn't want none of that shit done over there. Nothing wrong with Costa Rica, but I wanted the stuff done at home. So went to urgent care. They did all those tests and they prescribed me Loratab. Once again, this kidney disease thing is new to me. Okay, so I'm taking a Loratab, and right around that time, I had to go see this lady again. So I had to go do blood work again for this lady. Okay, so go in her office. Your level, what are you doing? Your levels are not good. Da 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 da. And I was like, well, I am taking Loratab because I got in an ATV accident. And I showed her the pictures, and she was like, "Oh, you was fucked up." Um, she was like, "You can't take Loratab." Motion detected at the front. I'm like, okay, well, nobody's told me that. You haven't told me that. So at that point, I was like, you know what? Let me start Googling shit on my own because I'm going to fight this hoe. I'm going to fight her ass. So I went, at that point, I'm like stressed out. I'm like, I'm drinking water. I'm not doing anything that's hurting my kidneys. So now in my head, she's got me believing that I'm hurting myself. So I started going for acupuncture because now I'm Googling shit that can help my fucking kidneys. So I'm just Googling shit. So I go see the acupuncture, the Chinese dude, and he's, I'm doing the acupuncture, and that was great. Don't be scared. It was great. For whatever reason, every time I went, I had the best 30-minute naps of my life. Okay? So then, he prescribed me like this herbal medicine, that they make there. So I was taking the herbal medicine like with my kidney straight. I go see this hoe. Your levels are not good. What are you doing? I tell her, like a dummy, you can't be taking that stuff. Da 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 da. Okay, well, unfortunately, at this point, I have to Google everything I can't take because you're only telling me this shit one at a time. But it was a reason. So I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna take it no more. I'm irritated at this fucking point. I'm like really irritated. So I don't do nothing. I said, you know what? I'm gonna play on this hoe because I don't think she know what the fuck she talking about. Excuse my language, y'all, but it's irritating every time I think about it. So next time I go see her, she's like, your levels, they keep going up, they keep going down. Is you doing anything else? I said, nope, I ain't doing nothing else. I ain't taking nothing. I'm toughing out pain. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't drinking nothing. I'm drinking water and I'm eating fruits and vegetables and shit and all that other good shit. So what? So she tells me, okay, I'm going to order a kidney biopsy. So the first kidney biopsy I had done here in Las Vegas under her order, and I had it done at Summerlin Hospital. That's a whole nother story time. Okay. So I got the kidney biopsy done. So the results come in. That was all bad. That was bad. That kidney biopsy was bad. But it's a part 2 to that kidney biopsy. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, get the results back. And on my results, I kid you not, and I'm going to try to figure out, I have to show it from my computer screen. I don't think I have it printed out. No, I don't have it printed out. I kid you not, that broad put in the medical record that I was taking Chinese herbal medicine, and that is what's damaged my kidneys. It's in my medical record. It's in my results. I'm fighting right now to get that mess taken out. It's like a 90-day process. Then I gotta go before some medical person who da 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 da. But see, I have proof that it was not that, and that was negligent on her part. And if I would have Googled sooner than being scared of when I found out what I really had, I would have been able to sue that hoe. But the statute of limitation is gone. I just said, you know what? I put it in God's hands because people who bother me and who speak ill of me seem to always not work out so well. They seem to always get payback. So don't lie on me. Don't speak ill of me because the Lord loves me. Anyways, so yeah, so that's in my record, right? So at this time now, it's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years I've been seeing this lady, right? Because I will go see her every 3 months. But stuff in between then, it was stuff in between then too, in between those appointments that, I wasn't taking nothing. This is what I'm doing. We did a diet plan. We was doing everything, and I was doing all of that. Okay? That's when I was in the gym, like, tough. Like, that's when I was working out. That's when I was losing weight. And I'm like, okay, this gotta be helping. This has to be helping. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Eating right and exercising and losing weight, that was not helping my kidneys. It wasn't. So at this point, it was time for me to go see my primary care physician. So she's like, what's going on with your kidneys? Blase, blase. And I told her, I was like, I don't think this lady knows what she's talking about. And she was like, can you request your records to be sent to me? So I left that appointment. I drove over there, which is up the street. I requested for my medical records. for my test results and her findings. I didn't request all of my medical records from her. Not at that point. I didn't. So, so we scheduled an appointment for me to go back and talk to the doctor again because she's really cool. And we sat in that room for an hour, and she said, this lady does not know what she's talking about. She said, literally, my Las Vegas doctor said, literally, that lady does not know what she's talking about. She's misdiagnosing you. It's something else going on. She said, I'm going to refer you to go to USC in California. She said, I'm sending you to see a nephrologist. You're going to go to Keck. Okay. I was like, and she was like, and don't worry about it because your insurance will cover it. Hold on, y'all. I got to get my charger. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my charger. She said, and don't worry about it because your insurance will cover it. They'll treat it like you're being treated here in Las Vegas. That's all I needed to know. Hold on, y'all. Where's my cord? I gotta go back in the kitchen because I was getting my fruit and stuff ready. Getting my fruit and stuff together. Washing it up. Alright, hold on, y'all.